Hey everybody, it's Callum and welcome back to more Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, we discovered the true identity of the old man. And in today's episode, we're going to be heading to a spot marked on our map to seek out an elder called Impa. There's a quick little thing I may want to mention here. We could have made the trip to the colder area much easier, and I'm gonna tell you how to do that. So before we learned that this was the old man's area, fortunately enough though, he leaves us a chest with this. The warm doublet, or double, or however it's pronounced, I actually don't know. You can get this earlier than this point. Basically in this journal it says something about a, what is it? I think it's like it's a recipe, that's what it is. It's a recipe that you can cook, and if you do cook it after, you know, somehow getting all the ingredients, even though it doesn't tell you, you can give that to the old man, and he'll give you this warm doublet, which helps us in the colder areas. But enough of that. This time we're going to be heading towards Impa, and hopefully getting a bit of story progression going on. And there is something that I would like to point out. If you are brave and courageous enough, you can head to Hyrule Castle early. Where is Hyrule? Oh, over there. You can head to Hyrule Castle early, and even though it's technically the last dungeon in the game, you can get some really good items from there. Like, I believe the best weapons and the best armor and all that, it's in there. And, you know, if you get that, you can just, I guess, cheese your way through everything. But, it is incredibly hard to get there because there are guardians walking around. And so, yeah. Guardians can pretty much kill you in one hit as well, so it's best not to do that. And instead, you can see that I've used the paraglider a lot, even if I don't necessarily need to. Anyway, you can see there are the dueling peaks, which is where we need to head to next. We do need to head quite the distance, I must say. But we're going to take our first flight off of the Great Plateau. And yeah, let's go. You can immediately see that everything is bigger than you thought. Even from up there, things still look relatively small, but when you get closer to it, you just see the actual scale of everything. Now we're in Hyrule Kingdom. It should technically say Hyrule Field, or at least the greater reaches of Hyrule, because Hyrule is technically where the castle is, and yeah. Okay, so let's just make our way to a tower. You're gonna want to get the tower that's on the way to the dueling peaks. Basically, whenever you see a watchtower, get it. Like, the Sheikah towers are so helpful in this game. And I'm already doing better than what I was in my actual file, because I don't have this warm... I never got this warm doublet in my actual file. And it still haunts me that I don't actually have it in my game, because I still have to go through some cold areas. Right, where is the tower at? There is a tower on the way to the dueling peaks, but I don't necessarily know where it is. Anyway, here we have... Oh, we already have beaten Choo-Choos. Never mind. I completely forgot that we had already beaten Choo-Choos. But, yeah. Make your way up this mountain. And what is in here? I've never actually been up here. Well, there's nothing here except a rock, which houses a little Korok. If I do... Well, actually, I am going to be doing some of the, like, most of the Korok seed stuff because it's incredibly helpful. But before I even, like, do any... Like, before I say what I'm going to do with them, I am going to be doing it off-screen, whatever it is I'm going to be doing. I think down here is actually something of interest. Let's just glide our way down. And yeah, there is something of interest. Go in here. There's another Korok. I'm not going to be getting all of the Korok. Well, better rephrase that. I'm not going to be getting all of the Koroks in the LP. I'm going to be like getting some of them off screen. And here, I'm going to introduce hunting. Oh crap. I actually didn't kill that. I thought I did. Do I still get my arrow? No, because I did hit it. Okay. But you can hunt for food. I did say this last time. It is quite hard, though. Especially since the goats, like, run off and the aiming's a bit weird in this game. Oh, and here's the first instance of rain that we can see. Rain doesn't really do much, it just makes everything harder to climb, so bear that in mind. When did they take damage? Alright, let's get this goat. Okay, goats do not take more than one arrow. There we go. They take two, apparently. Get some raw meat. If you were to hit them with a fire arrow, they will become cooked meat. Or I think they become seared steak, even though steak is beef and not whatever goat meat is. Trying to look around. I can see that the tower's over there. I think that's the tower we need to get to. So... just gonna make my way there. These logs are actually like a little side piece. They get you some... or a Korok seed, I believe. But that's not what we're interested in. Instead, what we're interested in is making our way towards that tower over there. Because that is just on the way to our next objective. What is this? Do we have to push this in the hole? Because this is something I've never done. That works. Anyway, we can see there are some bokoblins over there. Don't really want to deal with them, but they have items. Ooh. Throwing spear. You can have a little bit of stealth in this game. Oh crap, they've seen me. They've all seen me. Well, guess I get to show you what the hammer's like in combat. Unless I have already shown that before, I don't actually remember. The hammer can pretty much kill normal bokoblins in one swing. So, yeah. That's an interesting thing to note. Oh, hello, you're back. Boom. Oh, crap. You have arrows. Boom. Just get rid of you. And that chest should unlock. Yeah, there we go. I like the way that these chests look different than other ones in, like... Because they're different chests, technically, and they're unlocked by different means. Whoa, that's a good shield. I've never had that shield before. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep the spiked poker shield on me because, you know, we have a better shield now. Just jump off. What was I saying? I don't know. Oh yeah, I like how the chests are different because they're unlocked by different means. That's pretty much all I was saying, because in other Zelda games they're not actually different. They're just the same chest, just unlocked in different ways. I said I was gonna avoid getting all the Korok stuff, but if I do see one, I'm probably gonna get it in the LP. But the majority of the time I am going to avoid it and leave it for the next, or leave it until... Actually, I don't know. It's going to be an off-screen thing, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, we've almost made our way to the tower. And you can swim. But the best thing? Just use Cryonis. Just use Cryonis, make yourself some platforms, and just jump across the whole thing. It's cheap, I know, but it's also very easy, and like... You just have a lot of... Oh god, I forgot that there are Octoroks in the water. The only instance of an Octorok I've actually dealt with is on land, so... Jeez. Yeah, I need some food. Do I have I have steered steak. Let's eat that, eat a baked apple, and then eat a Hylian shroom. Alright, so let's just carry on making our way to the tower. Crap. I do get this down quite easily. But I keep missing it occasionally, so I'm having to jump, which is annoying. But what can you do? And here we are at the Dueling Peaks Tower. What I'm going to do is just go over here. I don't want to be climbing right from the bottom of the tower. And then we can just head over here and climb. Oh, the climb is so stressfully long. Luckily, these platforms are pretty evenly spaced out, so we can just hit, and then hit, climb up a little bit more, and hit. There we go. All right, one more. 1, 2. Up a little bit. 3. To the side. And now we need to wait for our stamina. Come on. There we go. And now we unlock this tower. We have another quick warp activated for us. And scanning the area. We open up the next portion of the map. I think this part of the map is called Necluda? I don't know. But we now have the Sheikah sensor. This basically reacts to shrines that are nearby. It's quite finicky to start out with, but I think it gets upgraded. I'm not too terribly sure. But if we take a look at the map... oh, okay. Take a look at the map. Yep, we're in West Necluda. We zoom out and we're on the... Okay, we can zoom out to see that we're on the province of Necluda, but we are on a province called Necluda. Right, there. It says there's a shrine nearby in that direction. It's very finicky. You can't see if anything's close by just standing still. But say if I walk this way, nothing detected. Walk this way, the signal gets stronger. And yeah, so I'm just gonna jump down here. And I don't actually know where the shrine is that it's trying to tell me about. But I'll find it. I will find it. And this is actually a route I never went down in my other file. I know I keep talking about my other file, but no, this isn't actually a route I went down. So this bit's completely new to me, which means I'm probably gonna find a shrine that I've never even tackled before. And lo and behold, here's a shrine. Let's see, the Ridahi. These have some weird names. But here we are in the timing is critical? I've never done this. I've actually managed to find a shrine that I've never done before. How cool. But I guess that's what happens when you go a new route. Alright, jump off here. We can run up there, just to save a little bit of time. Or at least I think so, anyway. There's nothing we can actually do on this slope. Is there? Oh. Oh, okay. So that rolls down there, and then go off this point. Yeah, that's cool. This is a very cool puzzle. Ooh. I didn't expect the platform we were standing on to actually take us somewhere. I thought it was going to be something else. Oh, but how do we do this? Get off at the last point? Kind of. I can see where the game's going with that. Last second. Oh, that was so close. Okay, come on. That was terrible. Adding in the backflip for a little bit of extra coolness. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me right now? Good job we can hit them with arrows. There we go. Jeez. How are we actually going to do this? I want to know how to get to that shrine. Oh, that chest, but it appears that I don't have a clue. I'm gonna assume that you go down here, you enable that to drop a ball. No. I know what I'm trying to do. Is there something we can drop on here? Let's see what we've got. We don't need this. Hold up. Okay, we can't drop that. We can drop the vocal club? No? Then what do we do? You know what? I have a feeling. If I just drop this on here... No, okay, it doesn't. Blow that up. So... Oh, we use this one down here. I forgot that was even a thing. Like, I forgot that was there, you know? Oh, come on. You have to stay down. You have to. Oh. So, how do we... okay, I see. So we use magnesis, pick up one of these barrels. And just put the metal barrel on it. Cancel. Whoa. Easy now. Alright, let's get this chest. Ooh, we have a bandana. The climber's bandana, which boosts our climbing speed. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, I didn't even know you could have specific things like bandanas and other stuff like that. I guess that second barrel's there is just there if you make a mistake. And we've done the shrine. And now we can venture forth and hopefully get somewhere. It was said that we need to get to Kakariko Village, and I do plan to do that in this episode, regardless of how long it's going to take. And really, there's another shrine nearby? Crap, man. Okay, I'm going to go this way and try to avoid the goblins. Let's see how fast their climbing actually is now. That's actually surprisingly quite a bit better. I didn't think it'd be that much better. I am going to sneak past these guys. Ooh, but I could hit them with an explosive barrel. Okay, I'm actually going to leave things off there. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.